July 10, 2004. Saint Anthony of Padua. My brothers and sisters of the world have been told many things. We have talked about changes and darkness. We have talked about persecutions. We have talked about love and peace and prayer. Today I wish to talk about death. So many people on earth fear death. Dearest friends, destined to come to heaven, you should not fear death. It is only through the death of your body that your soul can come truly alive. This is something to be anticipated with joy, not fear. Consider a child in the womb. Would that child be correct in remaining in the womb, because he feared life? You laugh at such a notion, yet this is the very same as your fearing death. He would fear life, perhaps because it would be a change for him, and you fear death because it will be a change for you. But as you would tell the infant that life is wonderful, I am telling you that heaven is wonderful, and the day of your death is truly the day of your birth, because your soul is born then into eternity. This is a good thing. It is a joyous thing for anyone who has followed Christ. All of your faith, all of your sacrifices, and all of your dutiful acts are justified and rewarded. Do not walk in fear of death, because it will cause you to cling to life in such a way that you cannot live freely. You should consider that statement, if you find it elusive. It is important. I wish to help you become free of fears. Please call on me if you fear death. It will hamper your spirituality, so we must eradicate this fear. Children, there will come a time when you will see death in great numbers. Some societies, those which have suffered famine or war, have had this experience. For Christians, this experience actually increases detachment. This is good. All who experience tragic events such as these will realize that they are mortal while they are on earth, and that they could be taken at any time. The true Christian is then encouraged to serve, because what else is of any value when you could be abruptly called to heaven? There is no point storing up earthly treasures if you are only to leave them shortly. Men in affluent areas should understand this, but they do not. There you see a false sense of man controlling his destiny. This creates an environment in which people live for the world. Because they are so busy, they do not give proper consideration to the bigness of reality in comparison to their small circle of living. They will, my friends, when their circle of living is pierced by hardship and death. I do not say this in gladness, believe me, please. I say this in solemnity. It is all good, though, because it will bring people back to consideration of God and heaven and service to God during life. This is what is required, and this is what will happen. We will rejoice, you and I, as God ushers in these changes. Be prayerful and silent as often as possible. In this way we can help Jesus fill you with peace. End of message.